Yo, so you can see these guys here. There were three young men. Oh, I was gonna. But they came and they were like, "We're in the neighborhood," and they literally just came up to our house, right? And like they knocked on the door, they rang the doorbell, and then they were saying, "Oh, we're in the neighborhood. We're like checking to see if we wanted some kind of pressure washing or window cleaning service." But I noticed like their noses look pretty similar to each other's, but they look like half siblings. So like, are these my kids? Did three kids by different women or something come and say, just see if I'd notice or say something? I mean, they literally said that they were in the neighborhood, but clearly they were parked over there. And like when they walked away from the house, I think they walked. I think there was a wasp out the window. But they walked like that way, you know what I mean? Or I think they actually walked that way and then walked that way back to the car and then just drove off. So my point with that is that I don't believe that they were just here in the neighborhood, like walking around all the houses, or that they were going house to house to house. I think they parked over there, they came to my house, or to my parents' house, to Ray and Cheryl's house. They like, knocked on the door and rang the doorbell, asked the question, and then I was just like, I'm not interested, but I appreciate it, because I immediately notice people's features now. Whatever part of my brain that was shut off, that wasn't noticing that people looked like my kids, is like back on for sure, except not everything is back, but I mean, my foot feels like I'm about to have my right leg, and I've been saying that, but just every day more and more. And I think once I have my right leg, I have my right side, and it's like, we're really about to kick something off. So yeah, I just wanted to make this video because, well, I was going to make a video on my computer, then I noticed them walking back that way, and then I was like, well, let me get my phone out and like, so I can take a video of them. And I think it was good that I caught that they literally just had driven, down like a couple houses so that they weren't in view. So it's not like, I'm mostly bothered that like people just won't engage me like I'm a person, or like am I a human, or am I Jesus / Yahweh and whatever deity is? But like like when I pull up, I made this video, right here, one moment. Okay, so I made this, I made this post yesterday, and I talked about it in this video that I recorded yesterday that I posted up today, Superman, Harem, and Dua Lipa, featuring Dua Lipa, and I've tagged people that I talked about in it, or that I think are relevant to the video. And, like here, I'm actually, like, I believe facial recognition software. I don't think you have to have facial recognition software to see that Chloe Moda here looks like a combination of Fernanda Moda and myself. So, but even then, Alessandra and Andra Ambrosio's children, I mean, Alessandra and, Anja and Noah Ambrosio are facial recognition matches with me, and they look more like me than Jamie Mazur, who is the man who is purported to be their father. And I've explicitly made videos where I say that on my YouTube, and Channel 11's Kim Castro recently has, well, in my video about the Superman harem, which is Kim Castro in it, or is she one of the women that is harassing me? I can't tell what exactly is going on, but here is something that I want to bring up. Like these videos, right? The ones where I'm saying that, the ones that I'm saying where the AI is verified, like what I'm saying, I don't know, I'm like trying to grasp at what's going on, and there's something going on with it, and if she's not friendly, she's adversarial, and I would like this to end, and I don't see how it could continue if, like, Kim Castro, who is a local, like, weather meteorologist here in Houston, right? She is clearly participating. Like, the timing on everything is just, it is implausible in the narrative that I have around my reality to say that she is not connected to this and participating, and like that there's not an effort to image communicate, as I've been talking about on my YouTube channel for a while, and the AI can easily verify that instantaneously if you ask it. But I could literally just pull up the versus my mental health playlist, and the first few videos are literally on that. And I've been talking about that for 7 years. So 2,520 days, literally 2,520 days ago, I created YoTV, which is my, other, like my older YouTube channel that, like, it looked like I got shadow banned out of reality when I made it. So when I made this, exactly, this video that I released, the first one is 2,520 days ago today, like now. And the next video will be this one, and it's like 3 days or 3.5 days. So I'm assuming something's gonna happen here, and then the next videos are just earthquake videos. So I'm guessing that earthquake stuff is gonna happen. And there you can see, like, then there might be some more earthquake stuff and weather stuff, and I think that basically that YoTV is going to pick up from that point and go to the point all the way until I get arrested on bullshit charges. And I think that is what is mentioned in the book of Revelation, talking about the second church at the 7 churches of Asia. That is when I overcame at the second church, I believe. Yeah. And I have the third church's white stone, and currently I'm dealing with Jezebel, who I've said is Alessandra Ambrosio, but maybe not, because I think her kids are biologically my children, but maybe not. I don't know. There seems to be weird stuff going on. Maybe she's my daughter. I mean, like, actually, if I'm the overcomer at the 7 churches of Asia in Revelation, literally nothing's impossible. I could be, the most prolific time-traveling cuckold in all history, and that's Yahweh, like, yeah. I mean, could be. That could be what that is, yeah. Because if that was someone else, that character would probably be Satan to Yahweh, right? They'd be adversarial to Yahweh. They'd be Yahweh's adversary, because I'm pretty sure all that authority belongs to Yahweh. But anyway, you can go back and, but Yahweh, you can go back and like look at the videos here, and the storm stuff was going on then, like Brittany Orlando here, Brittany de Obragoso, and some other girls lied about the situation, because I 100% believe they knew what was going on and are participating in it. And, that violates a number of laws, just like when Joel Macaluso, who I think knows, again, also did the same shit. And my whole point has been, all right, you wronged me, make it right. Immediately, yesterday, but, make it right. And, like, just make it right to my face and treat me like I want to be treated. Please. Yeah, like I'm asking to be treated with respect, because I don't feel the respect. I mean, I don't, or I don't see it. I see maybe something, but it could also be not respect. That's the problem. I got like Is it one or the other? And I'd like it to be respect, obviously, but I do think there's some entity that then disrespects, and that's like what happens in Revelation. So we'll see what goes on. But in any instance, I can say I was like hit by a car. I went to jail during all that period. And then, so that's about 2,520 days ago. And I've explicitly been saying for months now what's going on in certain time intervals, like 2,520 days ago, 1,260 days ago, and 5 months, and then 4 to 5 months, 1,260 days, and 2,520 days have meaning and additional day values, but those are the most pertinent ones that I found and can prove because I've been archiving my digital reality that long, and I can easily, like, the AI can even see what's going on from one day and then 7 years, and that there's, in my reality, there's connection. And my point is that ordering the chaos, because this place is not that chaotic, it's just there's people lying about everything, causing problems for everybody. So I'm going to end it with hopefully Jezebel, and then whoever Satan is. But so if Alessandra's Jezebel, you're screwed. Babe, you're screwed, honey. But if, you're wifey, well then, come on. If you're daughter wifey, sister wifey, whatever, come on. Yeah. I mean, I guess maybe this all started when I was in elementary school, or like way before then. But like the Alessandra thing, maybe then? I don't know. I do remember some weird stuff going on in elementary where, like, I think I beat the game and then went back for double. And then double just makes me absolutely the guy on the throne with Jesus and Yahweh. So that's what that is, I think. No one could deny it, and then we get to go to that Kingdom of Heaven thing, and that's the seventh church thing, and then, yeah. But, I think if people were playing games, I beat that a long time ago. That's probably why I have the Superman harem. Or, why it's my harem, but it's like, Jesus/Yahweh, and I'm the overcomer. That's what I think it is. That's what I think is going on. So, okay, I'm just making these points. It looks like Kim Castro is participating, asking for just reasonably. How about this? Kim Castro just DM me on on Instagram or on Twitter, X/X. But, DM me on Instagram and let's connect and, come and be on my OnlyFans. Is that a problem for Houston? I mean, I think this is about to get way more crazy than just the local meteorologist who, is she my daughter? Who's like on, who's going to be on my OnlyFans, you know what I mean? So I would like some engagement on what I'm saying and to treat it reasonably, because the weather stuff actually is hurting people. And if it's not, then they're creating a completely fake reality in front of you, and you shouldn't buy it, and you should, you know what I'm saying? So, but I think it's real because I can see what happens at my window and what I can do. I'm not making that up, and I can, like, there's no way they could know, like, there's no way something could know what's going on in my leg that I see the lightning. So that's why I actually believe that, though I do think we're neurologically linked and something could, like, that is the Evangelion mech angel thing. We're some kind of giant Christ body and are linked, and if I'm the guy at the top, I can just, and then no. But, Yoda. Yoda. So your dad probably knows everything, right? Daddy, da? Yeah. All right. And he's just gonna tell me. And then we're gonna end this and go to the Kingdom of Heaven, because I think everybody's fucking tired of all this silliness. Or no, silliness good, fun stuff good, silly good in right context, but not in, gotta be important so we can get to the place where we can be silly. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I think we do. I think I get to be silly for a bit while we get there, and it's going to take like 3.5 years. But I believe we're about to kick off. So I'm asking, any of these women. You know what I'm saying? Like, how about Gabby Mora? Like, I invited her to be Anja's dog, because I think Anja Ambrosio is my dog, Anja Wilkins, and if she's my dog, then I want her to have a dog, and I want it to be Gabby Mora. Why? Gut feeling, instinct, just going with the flow. But we can figure something out. I just thought that would be fun. Yeah. Okay, I'm ending this, but I do want to say it is about to be exact, like 2,520 days, which is essentially 7 years since this video, right? So, do I think Stephanie Houston has multiple women now? No. I mean, it might be identical twins. I think people are doing that and doubling everything or a lot of things. But, like, what do I think? I think she's another one of these. She's my daughter. And Stephanie Jewson, a black woman? It would have, I mean, if she's my daughter, yes. Isn't that weird? Look like actual Harley Quinn. Looks like she's bleached, huh? But, you know, I guess we'll see. Probably that's if she's my daughter. But I will say, it looks like when it says family attack there, maybe that's what that meant. I don't know, so I'm trying to figure it out. If I said fake person, maybe it's because we're just, you know, she's acting fake. Because she's just a part of me and I'm acting fake through her or something. I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out too. So whatever this is, whatever these things are, I'd like I'd like this all wrapped up, and if you've wronged me, then make it right. That's it, because I'm gonna make something happen. So okay. Kim Castro, DM me. Like I'm gonna make sure that on X I tag local, you know, your bosses and shit in this. So I'd really like you to engage me on this and treat this reasonably. I'm not trying to, you know, shame you too much, but if you're my daughter, maybe a little bit. Okay, Luigi. Well, I'll catch y'all later, and you know, I'd really like my Superman harem to assemble here, and for Dua Lipa to get her butthole over here. So, Dewey baby, bring them lips. Right there. And I'll bend her over and put her on that. And look, I got multiple cameras I could, you know. And like, what? Are you going to pretend that people haven't done me wrong in really wrong ways, and that I can't do that? Especially here in America and Texas and Houston. Get out of here. Or get in here. Do a Lipa. Or do a Wilkins. Anyway, Yahweh. That I just, you know, I'm trying to do certain ones and then my hands are just cold, and so but okay. Have a blessed one. I'll catch you next time. Later. Yeah. Let's see. Hold on. Wait. I'm gonna get this one in here just so you can see that probably this is gonna be like a accidentally tapped the screen. Okay, here's one more thing for Apple, and this is the stuff I'd like to be able to do. I just want to say a thing to like Apple, and then I want the problem fixed. You need a reset to where once I touch the screen and it's autofocused, like look, I had autofocused up there, it doesn't auto reset, and I don't know, and it's not intuitive on how you would just like go back to autofocus mode. I want that. I don't know how to undo it, and it's not like it's not intuitive. If I hold down, it doesn't do it. If I hold down and then go down, it doesn't do it. It locks it. If I go up with it, it doesn't seem to do it. If I go to the side with it, it doesn't seem to, like, you get what I'm saying? Like none of the things that I would think would intuitively do the thing that I'm trying, which is just auto focus, right? Autofocus. Like I've tapped the screen on accident. I want it back in autofocus. I'm recording an hour-long video. I don't want to have to stop the video to unfocus it, you know? Apple, please fix. Thank you. All right, anyway. That's it. Have a blessed one. Later. Yeah. Luigi.